Militarily speaking, Crimea is now essentially in Russian hands, and there's been conflicting information for the past 12 hours or so out of the country. First, reports of an ultimatum, then a denial from Moscow. That's where CCTV's Anya Ardayeva joins us live. And Anya, what can you tell us about Russia's possible military moves?
Elaine, Russia has denied reports that that an ultimatum has been issued to Ukrainian armed forces. An official spokesman for the Russian Defense Ministry, who was not named but who was quoted by the Russian news agencies, said that reports of an ultimatum were complete nonsense. Also, a representative of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, based in Crimea, said that there were no plans to storm Ukrainian military positions. And yet another official who was not named, and he said that, again, those reports were nonsense, and that those reports, he also said, were an effort to make the two sides, meaning Ukraine and Russia, clash. Also on Monday, a speaker for the Russian lower house of parliament, the State Duma, Sergei Naryshkin, said there was no need to deploy additional armed forces in Crimea. Whether he was referring to the forces that already exist there or to the forces that Russia brought there in the past few days is unclear. Ukraine, meanwhile, accused Russia of bringing as many as 16,000 troops to the region. That report was not confirmed again by the Russian military.
And Anya, with all the international calls for Russia to pull back its troops or else face possible economic isolation, what are people there on the ground saying in Moscow about all of this?
This is certainly an issue that is dividing the Russian society here at the moment. There were two meetings, rallies in Moscow, separate rallies in Moscow on Sunday. One rally was sanctioned by the authorities, and it was in support of Vladimir Putin's actions in Ukraine. That rally gathered some 10,000 people. Another rally, much smaller rally, that was not sanctioned, and that gathered several hundred people who came to the Russian Defense Ministry to protest what they said was the beginning of a war between Russia and Ukraine. Dozens of those were arrested, and that rally eventually didn't happen. And according to a recent poll conducted by the Russian Levada Center, 43% have called the political upheaval in Ukraine a violent coup. But 73%, meanwhile, do not think that Russia should intervene in Ukraine's internal affairs.
All right, Anya Ardayeva reporting live from Moscow. Thank you for that.